A high school swim team has 12 new female swimmers, 30 returning female swimmers. Each practice team must have the same number of new and returning female swimmers. What's the greatest number of practice teams the coach can make using every swimmer? How many new and returning female students will be on each practice team? So this is basically a greatest common factor problem. And the best method, I think, for this type of problem is the list method. What are our grouping opportunities for each of the new female swimmers and the 30 returning? So for example, we could have one group of 12 and 12 groups of 1. It's a little bit silly. We could have 2 groups of 6 and 6 groups of 2. Could have 3 groups of 4 or 4 groups of 3. And those are all the factor pairs of 12. Let's do the same thing for 30. We could have one group of 30 and 30 groups of 1, 2 groups of 15 or 15 groups of 2, 3 groups of 10 or 10 groups of 3, 5 groups of 6 or 6 groups of 5. And that is all the factor pairs or possible groupings of 30. Now what we need to know is what is the greatest number of practice teams a coach can make using every swimmer. So I am seeing 6 as the greatest common factor of 12 and 30. So we could have 6 groups, and each group would have 2 females on it. Let's go new here. And then each group would have 5 of the returning females. So let's see if we answer the question here. How many new and returning female students will be on each practice team? So 6 practice teams. Each of them will have 2 new females and 5 returning.